Hello, how you going? It's Helen here from helenmartinonline.com. How are you going today? I want to talk today about Facebook Lives. So those of you that have got a home-based business and you're wondering about Facebook Lives, the power of Facebook Lives, should you do Facebook Lives, what's the difference if you do Facebook Lives, then this content for you today is going to be very valuable. Now, for those of you that, before I get into that content, for those of you that are meeting me for the very first time, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Helen from www.helenmartinonline.com. I've got heaps of free training on that website, so feel free to go across and have a look at that. And predominantly what I do is help home-based business owners grow their business online. So skill sets like social media branding, lead generation, sort of video marketing, mindset, all those kind of things that make your business tick, and build it online to build you a really valuable, profitable business online. Now, one of the things that comes up often when I talk to people about building their business online, the whole branding piece, is one of those pieces is about Facebook Live. And people are really fearful of Facebook Live. So let's have a discussion about that. And just before I move into the content, if you're here with me live or watching the replay, just comment below, tell me where you're coming in from. I love to connect with people after the Facebook Live. So, Facebook Lives, should you do them? Are they really necessary if you are looking to build your business online? So, my first answer would be no, they're not necessary. They're not a requirement. They're not an obligation. You don't have to do them. Hello, Tamara. How are you? So, it's not an obligation. You don't have to do them. But I'll preface that by the next question in saying, what do you want to achieve? So depending on what you want to achieve will determine what actions you're going to take in your business, and that will involve Facebook Lives. So if you want to build your business slowly, don't do Facebook Lives. If you want to build your business a little bit quicker, do Facebook Lives. So there is a hell of a lot of power behind Facebook Lives. A lot of people are scared of them because I'm awesome. I'm going to feel the fear and do it anyway. Good on you, Tamara. A perfect sort of comment to what I was just about to say is that majority of the reason why people don't do them is because they're scared of doing them. People are scared in getting in front of the camera because if you stuff up, it's live. Everybody knows your mistakes if you stuff up. If your internet drops out, then everybody knows it. If you say something you shouldn't do, if you accidentally swear, if you're tongue-tied, I know sometimes I talk too fast. And when I do that, sometimes my words get mixed up because I know I've got a lot to talk about and I just want to get it out, but then you're thinking two steps before you're talking and, it's raw and it's real, but you know what? It's authentic. So if you make mistakes and everyone's there with you, it makes you real and authentic. Funnily enough, life is not perfect. Did you know that? Comment yes below if you know that life is not perfect. It's certainly not perfect. And when we're actually more genuine, when we actually speak from the heart, speak the truth, reveal our faults, our mistakes, things we've done wrong, it just makes us more real. When we're more real and authentic, that's when people connect with you. So don't be afraid of Facebook Lives in relation to making mistakes because it actually just makes you more of a real person, and that's what people connect with. The more authentic you are, that's when people are going to connect with you the most. So yes, Tamara, you absolutely just have to be yourself. When I started doing Facebook Lives, I was very caught up in the fact that I didn't want to have any notes. I wanted to speak freely and fluently, and so I would waste so much time trying to sort of memorize what I was going to talk about so it would come across, quite natural and fluent and, seem as though, you're an expert in your field because you don't need notes. Who cares? Seriously. I've let go of that because I've watched a lot of gurus say, I've just got my notes here with me today because I just want to make sure this is an important topic and I don't want to miss any steps. So it's like, what am I doing? Why am I wasting all this energy worrying about, how I come across or what I'm going to say perfectly without any notes, when it really actually doesn't matter? As long as what you're saying is valuable, it doesn't matter whether you're referring to notes or not. So don't put too much pressure on yourself in relation to Facebook Lives. You've just got to feel the fear and do it anyway. You've just got to get up there, turn the live button on, freak out for a second, tell everybody that you're freaking out for a second if you are, and just do it anyway and be natural. But the reason why I would say what's your objective is because if you want to grow a business faster, if you're growing your business online and you want to grow a following, then your whole objective is to get people to follow you, get people to like your page and follow your page. So how can you speed that up? You can speed that up through Facebook Lives, most definitely. The other thing is it's really the fastest way to build the following, not only build the following, but getting people to engage with you. Because although you're on one side of the screen and they're on the other, like you can't see anybody, everybody's watching you, you can ask for engagement. You can comment back after the Facebook Live. You can ask questions and get answers. And after the Facebook Live, you can say, thank you for your comment. And then they thank you back and say, oh, that was great, thank you. And you just started another conversation. So you would not get the ability to connect with people, pretty much in the cold market, unless you're on that Facebook Live asking for engagement. Now, if people like what they hear and they go and like your page or follow your page, then, there's a massive objective of your Facebook Live. Not only have you given value in what you were going to talk about, so you're teaching something, you're giving valuable content, people like what they hear, you've made a mistake, they laugh at you, they make a comment, you're interacting with people, then it just builds trust. And you know what this is all about at the end of the day is people will not buy from you unless they know, like, and trust you. So the power of a Facebook Live is you can get people to know, like, and trust you. I'll say it again, when people trust you, they will buy from you. So you can set up yourself a branded Facebook page and have quotes and blogs and share other people's videos, but it doesn't let people know who you are. One of the things my mentor said to me in the beginning is, Helen, marketing is actually quite boring. So lighten up and let people know who you are. I was really, I guess, a little bit fearful of letting people into my life. I didn't necessarily want to put photos of my family up or talk about things that were happening in my life. Real and raw stuff about me. It's like, oh, this is going out into the big internet world. That's a little bit scary. But if I don't let people know who I am, how can they trust me? So the beauty of a Facebook Live is that you can let people into your life as much or as little as you want to, but don't be afraid of being you, because you is who people trust. When people trust you, when they know, like and trust you, that's when you're building a brand online, and that's when people will buy from you. So other advantages of a Facebook Live is that it has the power to elevate you as an expert, that you know what you're talking about. Now, you may not be an expert at the point in time that you're doing the Facebook Lives, but don't get caught up in that. All you need to do is give value. You teach something, you learn something, and then you teach it. So you don't have to be an expert to do that. So why a lot of people won't go ahead with Facebook Lives is just like, well, who's going to listen to me? I'm not an expert in this area. I'm not successful enough in this area. Does this ring true for any of you? If it does, send me some likes and loves. That's what stops a lot of people from doing Facebook Lives, is they think, I'm not good enough, who's going to listen to me? But you don't have to be successful. You don't have to be a huge authority figure to bring value to other people on a Facebook Live. Just learn something and teach it. You never know who's on the other side of that screen, that what you said that day was really, really valuable, and it was something that somebody needed to hear. You don't truly get the impact of that until you suddenly get messages where people are saying, I listened to your Facebook Live today and it just resonated with me so much. Like, I really needed to hear that message today. So, you know, when you're debating before you get on that Facebook Live, I really don't feel like doing a Facebook Live today, and you sort of procrastinate, but you do it anyway. And then you get these messages saying, thank you, I really needed to hear that today. You know you've done the right thing. So show up and do a Facebook Live even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't feel confident enough, not successful enough. You can always bring value to other people. It's so, so important. But another thing is that it enables you to connect at a different level with your audience. When people see you, hear your conviction, hear your authenticity, hear your value, hear what's important to you, what you've done, your journey, your stories, your good stories, your bad stories. It enables people to connect with you on a deeper level. Why that's important is that, that's right, Tamara. Educate, inspire, and motivate during a Facebook Live. Absolutely. You never know who your message is going to touch. So, and it can touch somebody deeply. So if you're not doing them, you don't have the opportunity to get that connection. You can't get that connection with positive quotes on a page. You can't get that connection through a blog. You just can't get that deep level of engagement and connection, via anything but a Facebook Live. Now, if you are truly, truly scared, absolutely petrified of Facebook Live, my recommendation to you would be to start to pre-record a video on your phone and upload it to Facebook. So just get used to your face being up there in video sort of format. It's not going to do you, many favors as far as exposure, because the beauty of a Facebook Live is it's actually created by Facebook. It's their own video platform, so they send it out to a lot of people. When you upload a video to Facebook, it's not through their video platform, so they're not going to show it to as many people. So it's a good way to start to get the feel of video on your Facebook page and just get used to pre-recording something and putting it up. But you're not going to get the organic exposure that you really desire when you're trying to build an audience. If your objective is to build an audience, doing a Facebook Live will get you, the maximum exposure. It will be sent out to so many more people to view than an uploaded video would. The other thing, when you've already got an audience that is engaged, you can actually attract leads through a Facebook Live. You can actually attract buyers through a Facebook Live. So if you are truly looking to grow your business, online, then Facebook Lives can help you get leads and help you generate buyers as well. So as you get bigger, people trust you more, you can ask for a call to action, which can lead to a lead or a sale. So it's really, really powerful because it's free. Facebook Live is free. You press record. You may put some pretty graphics around it if you want to. Just got the Christmas theme sort of going today. You put your title up there, you press record, and you just, you go for it. There is no cost involved with that. And what it can lead to, I'll go into this more tomorrow. How do you do Facebook Live? How do you structure it properly? What's the benefit of it? Because when people watch a Facebook Live, Facebook's gathering that data as somebody who's viewed a video. And you can retarget those people with advertising if you're at that stage. So there are so many more benefits that you would even realize regarding doing, Facebook Lives. And statistically, supposedly by 2019, 80% of internet traffic will be from video. This is the way of the future. You can't ignore it. If you're scared of it, just get over it. Do it anyway. The only way you overcome fear is do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and push record anyway. Make your mistakes. It just makes you more real. Don't be afraid. And you're human. And, we're all human at the end of the day. So just to sort of recap that, is it really necessary to do Facebook Lives? No, it's not necessary to do Facebook Lives. You can still build a business online without it, but depending what your objective is, if you are building a business online because you actually truly want to build a good business, then do Facebook Lives. Force yourself to do Facebook Lives. Get your name out there, get your personality out there, get your value out there, show people you care, show people you are authentic. When you do that, that's when people will know, like, and trust you. When people know, like, and trust you, they will buy from you, and this is what it's all about at the end of the day. If you're building a business online, it's yes, it's about giving value, but if you're trying to build a business, building a business means generating an income to keep your business going. If you give value, and you never ask for a call to action, you never ask for a sale, then how are you going to build this business into a viable business? So, you know, the selling side of it, don't be scared of it. It's just part of the process. It's just a matter of doing it in the right way, in attracting people to you through Facebook Lives, instead of pushing it out there on people and forcing a sale that's only going to repel, you know, people. So Facebook Lives, you got to be there, you got to do it, you got to show up. It's the way of the future. If you're not doing them now, have a real strong think about doing them. Now tomorrow I'm going to jump back on and tell you a bit of a structure as to how to do them, how to set them up, what should you say, what are the important elements of a Facebook Live. So I will catch you tomorrow. If you found value in that, please send me some likes and some love or some comments below. Would love to hear from you. So I'll catch you tomorrow about the structure of a Facebook Live, and we'll just go into it a little bit deeper about how you actually do them. So I'll see you then. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.